right, y'all. Look who we got here.
Hey. How you doing?
and then we have this one. Say hi.
On those two elections. Also, Elon Musk is trying to buy Wisconsin.
This is mine.
He got caught on camera.
He grabbed onto it.
Now he see the camera, he want to move over to the side like he ain't do it.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to act cute.
This is my friend Alethea from Hot Street University in the house. They stopped me for my outfit, y'all.
Y'all, I'm hot. I'm out of breath just from walking up the block. I feel like I'll be like allergic to outside because it was in the place and they had coat check, right? But I was like, you know what, let me just keep the coat because I don't know when I'm leaving and I didn't want to, you know, wait online for the coat check. And then I come outside it's cold and then my nose is running, I can't breathe. And when I can't breathe, like it triggers my asthma. And then when my asthma's triggered, I get a little anxious and excited. I just got some fish fritters, which I'm so excited for. They're from Rum Bar, Brooklyn. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so good. First of all, I realize like I've grown quite claustrophobic in my old age. Like, I don't know, I think it's because my asthma, like I developed asthma later in life and I feel like the claustrophobia is kind of tied to that. But child, I be suffering. I be out here like, Anyway, like I like being around people, but crowds make me nervous because I'm like, you know, I'm like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? And then my active imagination is like, oh my God, what if a fire happens or the zombie apocalypse? I ain't got a damn lick of sense, but this is so good. All right, let me tell you what else I got. And I ran into so many people who follow the channel. I don't know if they necessarily follow this channel because this is a smaller channel, but that makes me feel so good. So shout out to y'all. You know, if you ever see me in these streets, don't be shy to say hello. I might talk your ear off, but don't be shy to say hello. All right, so I got some vegan donuts from Cloudy Donut. Oh no, I knew this was gonna happen in the bag. This is through no fault of their own, but all right, let me bring the camera in here and show y'all. Here go the donuts. That looks fan-freaking-tastic. I've already been finishing them codfish fritters while it's still warm. I also got some spices, so I got some smoked Scotch bonnet pepper salt. This is from Scotch on the Rocks. No, The Spice Theory is the name of the company. I also got jerk spice rub and I got garlic herb pepper blend. They also had this, I think it was it jerk infused olive oil? I think it was like a Scotch bonnet. No, it was Scotch bonnet infused olive oil. They didn't have any more, so I'm going to order it from their website. I also got some sorrel from hibiscus brew. Well, you know, sorrel comes from the hibiscus flower. And a lot of different, you know, it's not just a Trinidadian or Jamaican thing or Grenadian thing. They have this in Mexico, but they call it Jamaica tea, I think. I don't know if it's tea or juice or whatever, but they call it Jamaica, you know, for Jamaica. These broke because I had them in the bag, but I got these Biggie cookies from Bee Cake. I wanted to get some more stuff from Bee Cake, but I can't do dairy. Actually, it's kind of good for me to realize what's making my stomach hurt because then I won't be bloated for no reason. But I was making these delicious turkey burgers, but I was making them with a brioche bun. And then I would notice that like my stomach would hurt. And I'm like, what is making my stomach hurt? At first I thought it was the jalapenos. Maybe the jalapenos were too spicy. But no, the damn brioche bun had milk, butter, milk protein, all kinds of stuff in it. Oh my god, that is so good. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm back in the house. Man, when I tell you, let me put this bonnet on so I don't get any gel residue on my couch. Yo, I am exhausted. But I'm in the house, took my ponytail out, hair puffing out like a can of biscuits. I'm about to relax and watch Abbott Elementary. I don't know what took me so long to watch this show, but it is hilarious. Like, hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. I'm on season 2, episode 17 right now. I freaking love Cheryl Lee Ralph. Like, if I ever get to meet Cheryl Lee Ralph, man, I just love me some Cheryl Lee Ralph. I think I've told y'all I met her daughter before at a Harlem Fashion Row brunch or dinner or something like that. But this was years ago. And she was so cool. But at the time, I did not know that that was Cheryl Lee Ralph's daughter. I did not know that was Cheryl Lee Ralph's daughter until probably like a year or two later when she posted Cheryl Lee Ralph talk about mom. I was like, girl. And I think I've told y'all this story before, but I was like, girl, if I would have known that you were Cheryl Lee Ralph's daughter when I met you and when we was face to face, I would have followed your ass home. Even though you probably don't live with your mama, I still would have followed you home. She got to come by sometime. But no, I love me some Cheryl Lee Ralph. But this show is so good. And it really reminds me of going to Catholic school in the 80s. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to do anything to do with Catholic school, because this could be any experience, school experience. But although obviously it's set in modern times, it so reminds me of like little things that I remember from going to school in the 80s. Like even having like the white teacher, what's her name? Miss Shimenti. She reminds me of so many white teachers I had back in the day. Like... And then, of course, Miss Barbara definitely reminds me of a lot of teachers I've had as well in elementary school. Yo, the freaking principal. She is a damn mess. But I like that this is not like these aren't like one-dimensional characters. That it's not just all jokes all the time. Like there's plot, there's, other facets to these characters. Like I really liked how, I don't want to give it away, but there was something, I think it was in either season 1 or the beginning of season 2, but they were relying on the principal for something, and then she didn't show up, and they were like, oh, that's how she is. But then she had a really good reason for not showing up, and I was just like, oh wow, that's kind of like a good plot point. Anyway, I'm about to sit up in here. I've got my chicken wings soaking in pickle juice. I let them defrost before I left for the event. I wish I could have had Cat Williams drain the chicken from defrosting and then put it in the pickle juice. That way, as soon as I came home, all I had to do is heat up the oil and put together the chicken rub, the chicken seasoning and rub, so I can fry my chicken. Oh, by the way, I ate some of the donuts. The donuts are okay. I feel like they would have been much better warm. So if I try them again, I will try them warm. I don't know. They're very sweet. They weren't like very sweet where it's like, oh my God, I can't eat this. But I'm cognizant of how much sugar is in them, which is why I'm like, why did my happy ass buy 4? I got so happy to support a business that I was like, a black owned business at that. But then I forgot, like, girl, you gotta watch your sugar. Getting our hair done. As you can see, Tracy D hair studio in Hewlett. I'm getting a flip over so I can do middle and a side part. She colored my grays because they was looking like rah. See, the thing with the grays, people be like, oh my God, you should let it get in grays, beautiful. If the gray hair would come in even, but nah, it'd be looking like. So, I just want to get it all. It's fine. Anyway, I'll check in with y'all in a few. Y'all, I'm over here trying to stick in my
hairstylist going to give me a discount. She said it worked.
Oh. Okay, so first of all, I went and got, obviously, you know, got my hair done, got me a install, right? So I was like, look, I'm not forgetting my hair because last thing I need is to get all the way out here in Hewlett to realize I ain't got the damn hair, right? So I put the hair in front of the door so I can't miss it. As a matter of fact, I even intertwined the bag with the hair in with my purse, right? Boom. Left the house, had the hair, boom, 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 right? I wanted to go longer this time and I wanted to do a middle, well, we did a flip over where I could do a middle part or a side part, right? So I was like, all right, let's go longer. I don't think I was ready to do like 30 inches, but I was like, we could do like a 28, or I think it's a 26, 28, and then, anyway. So her assistant washed the bundles that I brought in, and I was gonna add in, you know, the bundles that I have. So, you know, they color my grays, trim my hair, braid me down, boom, boom, boom. She's installing, she's doing the, you know, the first 2 bundles. She's like, what hair is this? Y'all, I brought the wrong hair! And so we're sitting here like, she's like, do you live far? I don't live far, but like the time of day with traffic, it would take me, sometimes it could take me 45 minutes to an hour to get home from here, from Hewlett. And then to come back, I was like, ugh. And plus I don't have a lot to do, but I have things that like I want to do so that I'm like not up until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning working, right? So I was like, girl, thank goodness she sells the hair right there in the salon, but I was like, you know what? Whatever the damn extra bundle costs, I think it is worth it more for me to just pay for the bundle than to go home and then come back. And then she was saying like, maybe I can come back another day or something like that. And I'm like, I got too much going on for me to have to come back. And then if I would have came back today, like I would have been holding her up, and I didn't want to do all of that because, you know, people got things to do. But when she typed that total in that machine, chill. I didn't fucking passed out. As a matter of fact, I kind of like fake like coughed. Like it did, like you ever hear something and you just kind of like gasp? I gasped and I kind of coughed a little bit, but then I was being mad dramatic on top of it. And another customer was like, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, girl, I'm being dramatic about the price. See, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't need like 3 bundles of hair. Y'all be forgetting to take y'all with me when I be going places and whatnot. I mean, I just went in Sephora. I got a couple, I don't know why my voice cracked like that. I did a buy online, pick up in store order. Wanna see what I got? So, went in Sephora and I got some things. So I got the Sunday Riley Aquamarine Melt Hydrating Gel-Balm Cleanser. I also got, last week I went in Sephora, the same Sephora here too, and I got an Amika set with their Hydro whatever line, and I liked it. I liked how my hair felt, and then I went on TikTok to see what the other girlies were saying, and they liked it too. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get the big size products. I got this overnight treatment. I actually wound up buying a set that has a jumbo size of the shampoo, the conditioner, and I think the leave-in. Excuse me, but they didn't sell it in stores, so I have to get that online. It should be, well, that's one thing I hate about the sale. When you order stuff online, it takes forever for it to come. So I'm not supposed to get that until maybe like Monday or so. Then from Amika, I also got the mask from the Hydro Rush line. I got more topicals, brightening and cleansing bar. I had a partnership with them. I don't know if that was February or March, but the partnership did really well too. But they gave me one, and then I bought one for the partnership because, why did I buy another one for the partnership? I think I had used up the soap because I wanted to use the product. Oh, it's not a soap, it's a bar. But I wanted to use the product before, like, you know, committing to the campaign. And I had used so much of it that I was like, oh shoot, now I don't have enough to to show in the video. But these are actually 2 cleansing bars. So you can see that there's 2 of them in here. And if you follow me on Instagram, I've talked about this there. But it's got actives in it as well to help with discoloration on the body. But you can also head over to the skincare channel to find out more about fading discoloration on the body, because child, it is a whole thing. Then I got the Glow Recipe tinted serum blush thing. Not that I needed another blush, but I'll tell you why I got that in a second. I got a hydrating sunscreen milk from First Aid Beauty, new product. And then from Topicals, I also didn't need this, but I need it, so I'll tell you about that in a second. The Topicals brightening and clearing serum, but now they have the unscented version. And I got a Sephora glossed gloss. I want to say that this is called Coral, but the number on it is 45. The number on it is 45. Why I got certain things is like I got this. Well, this is for me. This is also for me. Okay, so I got these 4 things because I'm thinking of starting a 20-second review series on Instagram. Because, child, Instagram, I don't be knowing Instagram wants. And to be honest, like, it's driving me nuts. But then when I talk to other people and see that they have similar frustrations, I'm like, okay, it's not just me. Because the problem is, right, Instagram wants to do, like, you know, like the whole matching people up to content that they would enjoy, which might not necessarily be from people you follow, which, you know, is a copy off of TikTok's algorithm. So what's been happening, my skincare content would do really well on Instagram because it was showing it to people who follow me. People follow me for skincare stuff, so the content would do well. You know, not everything is going to be a home run because not everything is going to interest everyone and not everyone is going to see everything. So once, I want to say I noticed it last year, but I noticed that my skincare videos would get way less reach than anything else. Now, when I say that, reach, meaning Instagram is only showing my skincare content to a certain amount of people. And I'd be like, that's so weird. And it would happen to another creator that I know who's similar to me and that she she does cleaning content, but similar in the sense that she's like an expert on cleaning and she shows people how to clean things, and I'm an expert on skincare and I show people how to, you know, better the skin, blah, 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 blah. So she actually had a person at Instagram that was kind of telling her that like Instagram is kind of moving away from like the how-to kind of content, which I'm not quite sure if that's true, but I've always known with skincare that it was like short form content for skincare can be a little tricky, especially for me, because I'm not the type to be like, oh, get this, you have hyperpigmentation, you need this. Like, I want to explain some shit to you. And with, you know, dwindling attention spans on a platform like Instagram, that could be kind of hard. So anyway, long story short, I'm really frustrated because when I post something funny and relatable, you know, it gets good reach. I've even had a couple things go viral. I don't even care when shit goes viral because 9 times out of 10, it's not giving me no extra money. I may get followers, but the followers in correlation with in comparison to how many people viewed the video is like such a small percentage, and it's just like, child, I just want the people who follow me to see my stuff. So I've been noticing, because I'll go into the analytics of my content, and I've been noticing that Instagram shows more of my skincare content to people who don't follow me versus people who follow me, which I think is the weirdest thing, because I feel like you have to trust or have a certain relationship with somebody when it comes to skincare stuff. So I can't really change the fact that Instagram is showing my skincare content to people who don't follow me. So it's like, okay, I need to change up the way that I do the content, which to me seems insane, but like, this is how I make my living, so I have to kind of like, you know, adjust. And then it's not like I'm like, oh my God, I make such amazing content that everyone wants to see it. Like, no, maybe the shit sucks. Maybe I might need to make some tweaks or whatever, right? But I just feel so frustrated because it's like I make, you know, like, it's like you make the tweaks and things are working, and then the shit changes like so quickly, and it's just like, come on, what is happening? So anyway, that's just the frustrations that I'm having with Instagram right now. I'm hoping this will work. I'm probably going to I have been branching out more on Instagram, not to show just skincare stuff, but to be like this whole over 40 lifestyle thing, like, you know, going to Stretch Lab, you know, making sure that I exercise, like I probably show more of like my workouts and stuff like that on Instagram. I need to be more cognizant of, you know, know, pulling my phone. You know, it's so weird to have to tell an influencer to pull their phone out and document shit. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like people would like some of my like off the cuff kind of like remarks about certain things and, you know, like quick little videos or like little vlogs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to do that again, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. YouTube is way more work than an Instagram, but I don't know. I feel like the work that gets put into YouTube is more worth it because, you know, you guys are here. It's a good thing I'm early because this line is a mess. My attention span is so bad that I bought patches to help fix my attention span and then forgot about them. Like, that's how bad it is. So right now I'm looking for some alcohol to make sure I get the lotion off my skin. I think I'm gonna put this patch like right here. Are we doing anything where I would be? Probably not, no. Okay. So we'll try it here. This is my first time wearing these patches. I probably told y'all about them 2 months ago. You ever hear me mention something and then I don't talk about it? It's probably because I forgot. So here's what it looks like. And I'm gonna stick it here and hope for the best. All right, and we're gonna work out. I'm gonna take you with me. I have actually been working out all this time, but I haven't been like videoing it because the gym that we were working out in is moving. And so we've been working out in my building and I just be forgetting to bring the camera and whatnot. But I will take y'all with me today. Sometimes I wish I could remember to take y'all with me when I be going like on quick little places. Cause I be having like little adventures within like a 1,000-foot radius from here. I went downstairs because freaking Amazon left my package just in the lobby. In the 4 years I've been in this building, I've never had a package go missing. I've had packages get delivered to the wrong place or they've left them outside on the street. But I was fast enough to go get it before, you know, other people got it. But I was like, let me go downstairs and get my package. And then I wanted to get some more fruit. And I am ashamed to say I don't know how to buy mangoes. Because let me tell you something. It feels like this is ready to eat now because it feels squishy. And then this one feels like it might need like a day or two. Because most of the ones that they had were green and felt hard. And I was like, do I want to wait for, you know what I mean? So I got those and hopefully I was right. And then I got me some grapes, you know? Right off the little fruit stand lady on the street. There's a TikTok, well, by the time you see this, I don't know if that'll still be in the TikTok conversation cycle, but there was a video that went viral of this white lady who lives in the Upper West Side who was asking her fellow Upper West Sideans if they buy fruit from off the street because she thought it was like nasty and all this other stuff. And I'll be like, lady, go back to Wisconsin. Because people just be telling on themselves all the freaking time. Like, they don't go to, farmers markets. Like, oh, what's the difference? Is it because you and your, comfortable with somebody white telling you the stuff, but when it's somebody brown or black, it's a problem? So people were making fun of her behind. Because let me tell you something. Them fruit stands on the street, she's not always there. And the fruit at the grocery store near me is typically pretty good. But her prices are better. So usually I buy from the supermarket because she's not always there. And then sometimes it's like, I'm in the supermarket. I might as well just buy the fruit here. Anyway. Also, I'm so happy. I don't know if we talked about this enough on this vlog because, to be quite honest, I'm all over the freaking place, which is why I'm kind of thinking that like this patch either hasn't kicked in or like, you know, like I might need to use it a few times before it like, you know, starts to work. I mean, you know, like use new patches or whatever. But this camera I have been picking up to do all kinds of different vlogs. So like Tuesday, I use it to do a shopping vlog, which by the time you watch this, the the shopping vlog will be on the shopping channel. And then I've also been filming me cooking in between so that I can make like a cooking video. Because you guys said you wanted to see it, what I cook with the stuff that I get from Costco. But I think, did I tell you guys this? That I figured out another food allergy? So now I can't have vegetable oil, and I'm gonna say soybean oil because the particular vegetable oil that was giving me trouble said that it was soybean oil. It was actually something I got from Costco, and I was just like, yo, of course when I buy 2 big bottles of oil, it's a problem. But I had fried chicken in it, and my stomach was bothering me, and I was like, what? That's weird. Like my stomach was bothering me like almost immediately after eating the chicken. I was like, the chicken's cooked, so what's the problem here? I ain't think nothing of it. I was like, all right, maybe my stomach is just being, you know, the way it be. And I wound up using the cooking oil to make oven fries, which, you know, I just cut up a russet potato, put it in the oven, you know, kind of flipped it over so it gives that like nice crunchy delicious taste without me having to deep fry it. And even that made my stomach hurt, and that's what made me realize like it's a damn oil. So now I fry my chicken in peanut oil and I make the oven fries in olive oil, and we're all good. But figuring out the bread from the turkey burgers that I was making was also that had milk ingredients in it. And the milk ingredients thing I knew before, but I hadn't bought bread like that in so long that I forgot to check the ingredients. And sure enough, that had milk ingredients. But I got these Hawaiian buns, Wonder Hawaiian buns. The regular Hawaiian buns from, what's that brand with the orange label? Oh, I can't think of the name. But that brand, their Hawaiian buns are like top tier, but they put milk in it, so I can't have it. Oh, Lord. But let me tell you something. Try to figure out what your food allergies are. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, oh, go to the doctor to take an allergy test. Yeah, you can go that route, but you can also do process of elimination. You know what I mean? Like, well, don't listen to me. If you feel like you need, okay, so maybe there's certain tests that the doctors do that will find things that you can't find by process of elimination. But for me, process of elimination worked. I was able to figure out that dairy, and then I gotta make sure, like, check labels for everything. Like, even just now, I bought these voodoo chips from Zapp's. And even chips, I have to check the ingredients, because if it says it contains milk ingredients, that mess is gonna ride my stomach. Like, I can't even really enjoy flaming hot anything because that mess will have my stomach flaming hot because it's made with milk ingredients. But finding out if you have any food allergies, because things can, or food sensitivities, because things can change as we get older. I know for me, a lot of this stuff is new. Although the milk ingredients thing, I'm starting to think like, maybe I've had that for a while, because I remember in my 20s, like getting sick after eating bread, but it wasn't every kind of bread. So now I realize like some breads are made with milk, some aren't, that maybe that was why. But anyway, it saves you so much, because you might be thinking like, oh my God, I'm always bloated. This is just how my life is. And it might be that you're allergic to something that you keep eating that you could replace so you don't be so bloated. Because bloating is not a good feeling, okay? So try to figure out what your food allergies, your food sensitivities are, however you come about it, whether you go to your doctor and take a test and you know, figure it out and whatnot, you know. As a matter of fact, that might be a good thing, because a friend of mine had her daughters take an allergy test, and they found a whole long list of things that the child is allergic to. So do what you gotta do, y'all. Do what you gotta do, y'all. And I'm here trying to write scripts for videos. We recently got us a new addition to the channel. We got us a producer who's gonna help me with how the video flows are, like, you know, like, okay, this, move this here, put this here, add this in, get B-roll of this, and that, and the third. I think that is going to help me so much when it comes to videos, because hopefully with like changes like that, especially somebody who has experience in television, hopefully that will like help to grow the, you know, all 3 channels, have people watching the videos longer, you know, because then if I can make small little tweaks to get people to watch the videos longer, like that would be great. It would just be great all around, you know? But yeah, so now I need to write these video scripts, which I have been trying to do all week, but stuff just keeps coming up. I'm over here using the damn food scale to measure out this damn cream cheese because I needed 226 grams. Didn't realize that the whole package is already 226 grams, so I didn't even need to do all of that. Anyway, continue on. I'm making mini Oreo cheesecakes for Easter. Easter, I'm gonna be cooking with a lot of dairy, because some things just don't hit when you try to do dairy free. And I figure if I'm only doing this on certain holidays, I should be alright. But like, to have dairy daily with my sensitive stomach, you know, once a quarter, you know, it's not gonna kill me. Y'all, I'm so annoyed. I got this recipe off of, I googled and I just picked the one with the most 5-star reviews, and they had a thing on there where they can convert the servings, and because I didn't want like a whole cheesecake, I said less servings, and it did not tell me, it didn't give me the right amount for the cream cheese, because I'm like, that shouldn't be looking like that. It needs more cream cheese. And at first I was like, well, maybe, you know, I've never made a cheesecake before. But I'm like, if this thing told me to use an ice cream scoop to get the filling onto the little pie crusts, then this needs to be thicker than that. So now I gotta go get some cream cheese. And it is almost 1:30 in the morning. And my crackhead behind about to do it too. Let me turn this oven off though. God damn. Listen, and I'm going dressed just like this. Nobody fucking me. I'm over here like, let me start this Oreo cheesecake tonight because Ara's coming tomorrow to clean, and I didn't want to, 1, be in her way, or 2, make a big old mess after she done clean. So I was like, let me get a head start on this. And you see how stuff does mess me up? Last class. My imagination. Did y'all watch that show from? Did y'all watch that show from? On what station did that come on? Station. Do they call it stations anymore? Anyway, I forget what streaming service it was on. But if you've never watched it before, without giving anything away, is this town that people happen upon that they can't leave, and during the day things are okay-ish, but at night these like people dressed up. Oh, there's mad people outside. These people dressed up like they're from like the 50s, 60s, and 70s come out, but they're not really people. So you have to be really careful. But them people will freaking try to convince you so hard to let them in, because like the people would like board up their houses and, you know, wherever, and they will try their best to let you to make you let them in. And then once you let them in, them people will, and they're not even people, they monsters. They will F you up. So that's what where my imagination is going tonight. Yeah, I was about to say, did they even freaking sell cream cheese in here? This looks like one of the very many, very ethnic supermarkets we be having around here. All right, they have cream cheese. Let me get it and get the $6.49 buckles. No choice. And I should get 2 of them just in case. Damn it. I'm gonna check the price and see how much I paid for that damn cream cheese before. $6.49 something on look like cream cheese. I think I paid $3 or $4 for the one I got delivered earlier. Yo, I paid $1.69 earlier for the cream cheese, and it was $6. Well, then again, it also wasn't a Philadelphia cream cheese brand, but still, yo, damn. Yo, you know what's freaking wild? So when you get older, you realize how much bullshit you're not about to do. Like, I just ran outside 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, just hit 2:03, so it was technically like 1:50 when I left. But I'm out in these streets 2 o'clock in the morning to get some cream cheese. Meanwhile, in my 20s, I would be leaving my house at this time to go have sex with boys. Like, what? What? Man. Right, we made it back in one piece, and now I need to get this cream cheese melted. Damn, it still don't seem like it's the right amount of thickness. I don't know. Well, good thing I bought 2 containers of the cream cheese, and then maybe that's why I needed all of that sugar. Sorry, I didn't mean to make all the smacking noises. Okay, I guess you can call this batter. Tastes good. But now that I'm realizing it, I think I could have, once I would have put the cookies and the flour and whatnot, maybe would have thickened up more on its own without me having to add more cream cheese, because I have got a whole bunch left, and I guess I would have to make more pie crust. All right, I'm gonna bake these. I'll put the batter in the fridge, and then if these come out good, then I will make another pie crust, and then bake a bigger one, and then see if one of my neighbors might want it. Because this is this is even more than what I need for what I'm doing for Easter. Now the batter might harden and might render it unusable. We just gonna find out tomorrow. This smells amazing. Smells like Oreo cheesecake. All right, so I'm gonna let this cool to room temperature, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge. Now, obviously these are not as sturdy as this because I only got one muffin pan, because I don't really be baking stuff like that, but whatever. All right, this is supposed to cool in the refrigerator, but I'm very interested in what this might taste like. So here we go. It looks like Pangea. Wow, that's interesting. Tastes like it could use a little more sugar. But it also tastes like it'll be so much better cold. It's still pretty delicious. Okay. All right, so these have been in the fridge for probably 7 hours or so, maybe more. Definitely didn't mean to make this many. Oh, and I need to check on that bowl and see if it made like a no-bake cheesecake. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh, they look so cute. Little mini cheesecake. It kind of tastes like a cookie. Well, clearly because it's got Oreo cookies in it, but that's not what I meant. I probably have too much crust. Not bad though. Let's see how the bowl turned out. So like it got a little thicker, but it's not like set, you know? Like maybe a couple more hours it will set. That's actually pretty good. I think it needs more sugar. That's nice. I don't know if I want to make another cheesecake. I'm gonna just leave it in the bowl, see how it turns out, and I don't know. All right, y'all. We about to go out. We're going to eat. It was like 80 something degrees today. I'm supposed to be doing so much stuff today that I did not even anywhere near get to finish doing. But here I am going out to eat. And I hope I don't have a wardrobe malfunction with this damn top that I've just recently got from Zara. I need a tissue. Yo, allergies and asthma do not go together. Like, not in the slightest bit.
It's my fake cousin.
Although now I'm starting to be like, Jeremy's real cousin.
Yeah, my damn guys.
You know, he's gonna be at the family reunion. Gotta see my cousin's pictures up in here. She went to this Alice in Wonderland exhibit. And honey, she was the exhibit. Let me show you. Hopefully these come in focus. All right, so there's one. Woo! I gotta make sure that I show y'all from the approved pictures that we can show on the internet. Look how cute my cousin is. Look at this, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm like swiping all over the place. Like, look how pretty. Zaina is always gonna give. Like, she has no choice but to give. I asked for an Easter basket. I said she couldn't come into the house unless I got an Easter. Oh, that is pretty.
That's for you.
Wow.
And this is the candy. The nuts.
Oh my god.
I bought one for you and one for me.
Oh, you made sure it didn't have milk in it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir. Oh my god. All right. We have this cornbread. Chicken frying. And let me show y'all my mac and cheese. It's almost ready. I just needed to brown at the top. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just gotta wait for that to brown a little. And my mom has some neighbors that she's gonna bring the mad excess cheesecakes that I have and give it to them. Cause I just realized the two neighbors that live on my floor that I know the most that I would give the cheesecakes to, they told me about some medical issues that they got. And I'm like, girl, that's mad inconsiderate giving people this stuff with all this sugar in it. Bon appetit. I just got back in the house and I got a package. My mama got me an Easter basket, but it went to her house instead of here. But let her tell it, and Amazon switched the address. She's so funny. So I'm gonna FaceTime her as I open it up because she already went home. Where can I put this? All right, so I'm gonna call her on the FaceTime. Hopefully she picks up the phone. Your iPhone. I just FaceTimed you. You didn't pick up.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Okay, well I'm gonna FaceTime you. I'm opening the box.
Alright.
Alright, so
Okay.
here we go.
Isn't that my box cutter?
No, it's not your box cutter. Yeah, because I bought this one. I moved it in. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is not an Easter basket. This is amazing though. This is beyond the Easter basket. I just wanted. Whoa! Wow!
Take a picture. Oh my goodness.
Wow! Damn! Is this dried fruit?
Yeah.
All I want. You went above and beyond. All I wanted was one of them little rinky dinky Easter baskets.
When I'm inky that basket had chocolate in it and they had milk.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It turns into a tray. Let me show them.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. How'd you find this?
From Amazon.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why I was so confused, trying to learn about this and getting lost. But whoever got it would have had a nice gift. Make a copy of the box. Don't you have the box yet? Make a copy of the box.
Make a copy or take a picture?
Take a picture of it.
Oh. I was like, make a copy? I was like, how I do that? Oh my God. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. This is beyond. So I got my Easter plant.
Yes.
And my Easter, this looks like a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is dried fruit, so I can have this whenever. Oh, it's from a mother and daughter owned business too.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Nice. Thank you so much. Look at Greedy. Look at Greedy. Look, TSA coming to check, to inspect the packages.
He is so sweet.
He is so greedy. Well, anyway, it is time for him to get fed, so let me go feed him. Mom got me and only me an Easter basket.
Because you and your kid ass, that's all you wanted, freaking big kid.
So it came in this box.
Uh-huh.
So here's my Easter plant that she got me. Beautiful flower. I need to remember to take it out and put some water in it.
Uh-huh.
And then she got me this.
a nice dried fruit for a tray.
Yes, and
okay?
it turns into a tray. Can you see?
Yes.
And it's from a mother and daughter business.
Wow.
Because mom loves me more than she loves anyone else. You guys, although we've come to the end of the road. I watched a video from my friend Saj and it was so aesthetically pleasing. Like her lighting, her of course, her setup, everything. Then I'm like, girl, let's turn that office into an office, because that place has moonlighted as a guest bedroom. Currently it's a storage room. Like, girl, get it together and utilize the space, because what I want to do is I'm gonna try to set something up in there. We'll see, because the problem is all of this stuff, the way the office is. Let me show you actually. Y'all don't judge, okay? So the office has a lot of cute stuff, right? I just need to like get rid of excess, make sure that the desk is kind of like very minimal, blah, blah, blah. But I think this is gonna be my background. I'm probably gonna take one of these plants. I might need to put it on a stand so that it's like higher up. Like put that in the corner right there, like in this corner here. Boom, right? And then that'll be like a cute little like background. But the problem I've always had with this office, because I have tried to film in here before, is that this window here, you know, of course I'm gonna be backlit, but I wonder what can happen if, you know, I have my professional lighting, how that will work, because I might need to get blackout curtains for over here so that, you know, if I do want to film in the daytime, the natural light doesn't like make me look green or look crazy or whatever. And I want to go to B&H because sometimes I see YouTubers with like colorful lights and it looks so cool. Like maybe not for every single video, but it looks so cool. So I might go in B&H, get some footage of me filming in here and then ask them what they have that'll look good. And for the lighting, I would like to have like stuff set up where I ain't gotta do much. You know, I just want to come in here, sit down, turn the camera on, and boom, there we go. So I need to do some major work in here. Now, I might need to get another storage drawer thing just for like times where there's like packages and whatnot, because I really wish. This apartment has a coat closet, but it doesn't have a linen closet. And having a linen closet, all of the like guest sheets, guest towels, all that other stuff could have gone in the linen closet instead of going in here. But I've also put the spring clothes that I bought in here because I can't put my winter clothes away in my bedroom because, well, maybe this week I'll be able to put the winter clothes away because the weather be giving warm and then it be giving winter. So it's like, it's a toss up. So yeah, I want to do that. And I'm glad that I'm like looking at this now because I thought initially that I would kind of move the furniture around and then like kind of have things against this wall over here. But then I would need I still may get artwork because I still feel like this room could use some like artwork on this wall here. But I don't know what, and I really wonder if the guy, I have to email CB2, because there was a guy who, when I first moved in, I had an idea of what like I wanted in terms of like the living room and office. Like I had ordered a bunch of stuff, and you know, around the time when I moved in, it was 2021, 2022. Furniture delivery was like on a slow bop, and so it took forever for things to come in. And at one point I stopped buying things because I was like, let me see what things look like and then what else I would need. But CB2 offers free, like, you know, you buy the stuff from them and they'll tell you, technically you don't have to buy the stuff from them, but I don't know, to me it's like, why have that person go through all of that if you're just gonna buy it someplace else? But I knew there were things that I like at CB2, and so I would say about 80% of the stuff that he suggested I wound up buying for the apartment, and he just had such great taste. Like even things that, like for instance, this artwork right here is from CB2. When he first showed it to me, I was like, yeah, I don't want that. And then I started placing the order with him and I was like, you know what, add the artwork in there. But I need a piece of artwork for the bedroom and the office. I wonder if he's still there because he's got a good eye. I mean, I have a good eye too, but sometimes somebody else's eye might, you know, because he's seeing all kinds of stuff coming into the store, and maybe he might have like a preview of what's coming in that's not, you know, for the public to see, you know what I'm saying? But I just hope he's still there. Because, you know, people don't stay in retail jobs long. Anyway, y'all, hopefully it starts to get a little warmer, because then I'll be outside. I'll bring the camera out with me more, post a little bit more on this here channel. But I will see y'all